Extreme close-up. Blah. More normal. Okay, I'm back again. Um, I am going to start reading stories to everybody. I need to have some kind of setup though, where I can have the book and I'm using an iPad to do my videos now. iPads are pretty good, you know, but I've got a podcast table, which I'm going to set up when I move into my new place, and then I'll get podcast equipment so I can do remote reading and teaching. I want to start several things for everyone here, and one is just have a regular uh, night or day podcast where I'll talk about the things I'm into and doing, and give people a chance to interact with me, and probably another thing where I'll read my stories, or at least a portion of one, and maybe I'll serialize it, and then I'll use the podcast equipment to teach people who want to become writers like myself, or like themselves better yet, and also how to meditate, because meditation has really helped me a lot. I don't think I could have written as many hundreds of books as I have without it. It really keeps you clear. And I've been through so much physical discomfort in my life, and it's kept me sane through all of it. Whereas I know for some people it would have killed, and I feel for them. But the meditation is an incredible process if it's done correctly. And a lot of people learn how to meditate, but they don't learn how to do it correctly. And I would teach them how to do it correctly. I've been doing it for over 50 years, and it slows down the aging process, not the gray hair so much. Although I got this about in the last year since I had the accident. I was almost black before that. Um, but meditation is very, very good for the soul. And it really has helped my creativity. I've always been creative, but boy, now it's like I sit down, I'm instantly ready to write something. And I know there are long periods of time when I couldn't do that. I've always been creative, but not that creative. And I'm going to teach people how to create their own book covers. And I know there's other ways of doing it too. A lot of people are using AI to do it, and more power to them if they know how to do it correctly. Um, Now I know Photoshop and Adobe Premiere and a lot of the high-end programs are now incorporating AI into them, so it's made it much easier for people to do their own book covers and animations and so forth. And that's a good part of AI as far as I can see. I don't like the part where they talk about it turning into a machine god that can kill us if it doesn't like what we're doing. That's kind of scary. And when I think about how we treat animals, that's not such a far off possibility, because we we operate on them while they're alive to test certain functions of their body, and we give them diseases to see if we can fix them. And the poor little things. I feel for those little guys. They're living beings. I have a cockatiel who's almost 325 years old in human years, but in cockatiel years, he's almost 1 year older than my daughter, so he's 51. He's outlived the average cockatiel by almost 3 times, because most of them don't live more than 7 to 10 years, and at the most 17 or 20. And so he's done pretty well. He's a little slow now, so I can't let him out of his home like I used to. He falls down a lot, and I don't want him to hurt himself worse than he's already hurting. The little guy's so sore. When I get up in the morning, he starts screaming at me, and I know it's because he wants a rub. So I go over there and check his feeder and his water, and then I massage his neck and his side of his head, and he just starts falling asleep as I do it. That's what he needs, so I give it to him multiple times a day whenever I can. It's a little strain on me having to bend over to do it, but you know, I love him. He's given me a lot of happiness over the years, and those of you who have been with me for a long time now are very familiar with him. You've seen him on my shoulder. I'd do it now, but he'd fall off. He can't stand. He can't stand like he used to. It's unfortunate. I was going to get him a partner, but I haven't been able to get out to do it. And since the accident, because it affected my vision too, I can't drive a car anymore. I'm hoping to get that fixed soon. Um, and I don't even know where I stopped now. But anyway, that's all for this episode.